Hey guys, it's Kobe. It's been quite some time since my last DDP yoga vlog. Uh, it's currently October 3rd, and my last one was like the first week of, it was the week of September 5th, so it's been like a month since I actually made one. But I need to catch you guys up on everything that's been happening with me. This is probably going to be one of the most important posts I've made so far, so just hang with me on it because I've got a lot to catch up on. So basically, if you saw entry number 21, the last place I left off, this was the start of a really tough time for me when it comes to DDP yoga. On that week, it was my weigh-in week. I was going to repeat week 8. I was starting to force myself to do the workout, like, in a very bad way that was detrimental to my health. So I started forcing myself to do it, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to force myself. Let's just redo week 8. So I redid week 8 during that week. I was nervous about how my weigh-in would go. I actually weighed in at 241, which was awesome. I was really excited about that. And I kind of let that get to my head a little bit. So the next week, the week of September 12th, I started cheating a little bit. I started eating a few meals here and there, like Wendy's and stuff, that was just like things I had avoided. And not just like eating at Wendy's, but eating my old, larger proportions. So, you know, that kind of spiraled out that weekend. Alex was away for the weekend. And because she was away, I ended up eating a little bit more, and you know, I can't blame that on her, but you know, I was just I didn't have a lot of accountability that weekend, so I'm being accountable now and telling you guys that I just completely let myself down, and I ate a lot of bad stuff that weekend, and that weekend sent me into a tailspin for that week, because it was during that week I was doing the exercises for week 9 in the week leading up to my cheat weekend, and then after that, I tried to do some workouts the week of the 19th, but it was just a really week. So the weekend of the 24th and 25th, so I guess it would be last weekend, I just kind of had a very a big realization. I talked to Alex, and it was just like, I gotta get back on track. I gotta do this because, you know, when I cheated on myself and just ate a lot of food that was just really bad, and I gotta let it get away from myself, I get really down on myself because I feel like at this point I've lost 16 pounds. When I let myself down, I feel like I've gained all 16 pounds back. And see, the thing is, I shaved last week, as you can tell, and I actually have good definition in my face. Like I look like I've lost weight, and I didn't give myself that credit, you know. And but long story short is that, you know, having a really bad weekend, the weekend of the 17th and 18th weekend was just really rough for me, and I didn't handle it well. And so it just kind of got me off track. I haven't done any yoga in a long time, so kind of spent the last week eating better. I ate well every night this week except Friday, and this weekend was pretty bad, but I mean, I ate really well Monday through Friday and kind of got myself back in the habit of eating well. And, you know, this week I feel good. So this week is going to be recommitting. In my last week, or my last update, number 21, I said that this is not 13 weeks and we're done with DDP yoga and being healthy and fit. It's a lifestyle change. And that's, you know, it's been a very hard thing for me to accept, and I guess really admit to myself and be honest with myself about that, because you know, it's easy to get on here and say words because I know someone's gonna watch this and listen to it, and I'm trying to inspire someone else, but you know, like, it's none of that means anything if I don't actually listen to myself. So this is gonna be, you know, another push this time around to really focus on being positive, listening to myself, and staying focused. I actually had a blessing in disguise because right around the time I dropped off, I was starting my new work schedule, which was 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. And I tried working out at work, and that was really difficult. So I struggled with that. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, last week, they asked me to switch my schedule. So starting this week, I work 12 to 9, which means I'll be at home for the first half of the day. And that means I'm going to be getting up early and doing my workout, hopefully, you know, early in the morning, which, by the way, it's creeping up on like 1/2 midnight, so I'm going to get off here pretty soon. But basically, you know, this week I'm going to try again. I'm going to start fresh. I've gotten some things to try to take this a little more seriously. I got me a tripod, so that, well, before, whenever I would take my vlogs, I would always sit them on top of my speaker against the wall, and so it was kind of rinky-dink. So now I've got this this tripod now, and that's going to help me hopefully be a little more accountable to my videos. But, you know, basically, biggest takeaway is that, you know, it's really easy to have a lot of success and be content with it, but I can't let myself bring myself down, you know, because the last video I was showing off my muscles, I've still got the definition. I may have picked up a little bit of fat in the last couple weeks, but, you know, I've still got the definition I got, and that feels good. I still feel healthy. I still feel fit. I mean, I fit into a shirt this weekend. I went home for church, and I fit into a shirt I haven't worn since 2013. So, you know, that's really exciting. It's working. I have not gained all the weight back. I may have gained a couple pounds in the last couple weeks, but, you know, ultimately the biggest thing I need to take away is that I have not screwed this up. This is a lifestyle change. This is not, you know, just because I interrupted the 13 weeks consecutively, that doesn't mean I've taken away my progress. You know, that doesn't mean I can't keep going after 13 weeks. That doesn't mean that I failed, you know, like, sure, I wanted to do it in 13 solid weeks, but I didn't. And now what? You can give up, or you can, you know, just do better. Do it again. Or this is week 1 again, you know. But I'm going to be doing week 9 where I left off, and hopefully that'll be a nice transition. I won't be dying this week, but, you know, we'll see. But anyways, fun fact, I'm actually going to start sharing these on my Facebook to be a little more accountable. I didn't really want to include anyone in this because I wanted it to kind of be my, like, thing. I could be like, hey, people, you haven't talked to me in a while, but guess what I've been doing? And so that's kind of stupid and selfish, and it's really easy to just, like, be held accountable if people see this. So I'm going to share this on my Facebook, and, you know, if you haven't, if you feel like taking the time to catch up on everything I've done, feel free to watch all the other videos, Facebook friends. But, yeah, so starting fresh this week, getting back on it, and staying positive, and knowing that just because I had a down period, just because I kind of got away from it and had a little stressful time, that doesn't mean that I've gained all the weight back. It doesn't mean I've, you know, lost my motivation. It doesn't mean that everything I've done has been for nothing. Like, it just means that I had a little setback. And as DDP says, you know, it's all about how you react, adapt, breathe, and take action. So, you know, I let myself get down for a little bit. Now I'm going to adapt to this new schedule. I'm going to start working out early in the morning. I'm going to react by being positive, and I'm going to breathe. Just take a second. I'm going to take action. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get right back on track, and I'm not going to bring myself down anymore. It's just not healthy. And, you know, it's easy to say it now. I'm sure that I will be negative again, and I'm sure that I'll get down on myself, but, you know, it's important for me to go back and watch this and see, hey, Kobe, you can do this. You got this. You've done it already. I mean, you did like 8 weeks solid, and you were fine. So, you know, let's do 8 more. And if you fall off the wagon again, that's fine. This is a lifestyle change. This is not something you have to do in 13 weeks or it's a failure. You know, like, just do it. Anyways, I'm getting up to like 9 minutes, so this is going to take me forever to upload. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you can keep up with me as I keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to... I'm just really excited to get back on the wagon and get back into the swing of things. So I will see you on the yoga mat. Bang!